This is why Greenland should stay part of Denmark and not leave it under any circumstance for anything else. The most important thing for Greenland is to become independent, and they are going to. I was one of the persons who voted and said to the Greenlanders they should vote for self-governing rule. And I know about the stories with the history with Denmark that has been dissatisfactory for many Greenlanders. But they have to use this opportunity now to stay and to get more out of the relation than they have got at any time before. Because at this time, Denmark is ready to consent, and they're already showing it, while other countries are not familiar with the Greenlandic mentality and culture. The Danes are, and they know also how to be able to talk to the Greenlandic people, and the Greenlandic politicians and people have some cultural and religious and personal bonds with Denmark that makes it easier for the Greenlandic people to get what they want out of Denmark. This is a golden opportunity to use what's happening to get the best conditions out of Denmark and to get even better situation, getting closer to the time of independence. But to shift over to a new power and a global power, a big power, if the Greenlandic people can see that Denmark is giving them money because they want something out of it, not because they like them, I can bet and I can tell you that is 100% more the case with these new empires and new countries that's interested in Greenland, whether those in the east or in the west. They want it for a reason, a practical reason and an interest. And once they get it, you have nobody to cry out to, because you will be under the thumbs of the greatest power, and who will be able to defend you if they, for some reason or other, choose not to listen anymore carefully to you. Your demonstrations won't help, and your talks in the media won't be resonating enough. It's only resonating now because Denmark is listening and is giving this space and time, and because they respect the Greenlandic people, and they know that the Queen and her family loves Greenland and has this very old and special bond. Don't lose that, I'm telling you. Keep sticking with what you know in these times where we've got a lot of things we don't know. And don't get cheated by a few cheap thrills of independence and that you will be better off economically. What you need is to get companies and money to dig for your golden treasures hidden in the ice, and to get better conditions for fishery and fabrics, and better conditions in the education system, so you can focus on what you're good at, sports and hunting and some kind of specialized education, and to get your goods out to the world. That's what you need as Greenlanders, and Denmark can help you achieve all that, and you can be part of it. So don't quarrel internally and don't go in all directions. And look at the history. What happened to those people and nations who were under some of these colonizers in the past? And your ancestors on the other side, the Inuit and Inuit, I know some of you have visited them, and some of whom I know have been there and seen the conditions. They are worse than yours, even though you have trouble enough, and felt stepped over and surpassed and not treated as you should from the Danish political society in the past, and maybe up to now. It has been worse. And so look at that and don't forget it, and keep it close. And now is the time to get the golden opportunity on the table. Whatever you need and want, Denmark is listening and can help with it, and can do it and fulfill it, because it's all about interest, and your politicians know that. So keep together and keep focusing on getting staying in that close relation to Denmark. There are really many common things between Greenlanders and Danish, even though there are also many things that's different. But you know each other's cultures and ways, and getting a very different kind of political society in, that's gonna take a long time to adapt to. And there is a big chance that they are just there because of some direct interests, and these interests are yours and not theirs. So now you can push for getting the mining running and the companies drilling and you can do that um, within the union and the fellowship that you already know. That's my opinion, at least, because that's safer, and that's a way to keep what you know close to you than to go throw yourself in the hands of something you're not really sure what's going to happen. And we are in a turbulent world. That's out of my love for Greenland, and that's only an opinion, but I hope it's a reason for many to look and reflect and understand. And I know the deepest wishes of the Greenlandic people is just to be independent, neither part of Denmark nor part of any other country. But there are times where this will come and can happen. But until then, keep the focus on writing the constitution, on having these debates with Denmark, on putting pressure, because Denmark is now more than ever putting Greenland under focus. Now, even if you go into the MIT-ID, you find Kalatlisut on the right, and we all know why. That's because they want to show Greenland that they are thinking of them, and that's a good step. So use it and get it to your advantage, because that's the way you can get on. And don't throw yourselves out in the hands of something that can swallow you in a way or another. Thank you, and that's out of my love and for my family and all the people I know. And perhaps I'm wrong, and it's up to the Greenlandic population and politicians to decide the way. But keep these ideas in mind when the time comes. Thank you very much.